Welcome back to the 100 spin test. In today's episode, number 70, we continue our dive into the murky waters of roulette strategies, where promises of guaranteed wins often collapse faster than a supervillain's multi-billion-pound lair when 007 arrives on the scene. Ever wondered if these so-called foolproof strategies can withstand the chaos of real-world distractions and cognitive biases? Well, you're in the right place. Let's see what happens. Today's test is from a suggestion that ChatGPT gave to colleague Compulsive Tinkerer for his September 18, 2024 video. It is the James Bond strategy. I prefer the European wheel and I assume that Tink and 007 do too. So we'll use it. There are 25 winning numbers out of a possible 37, so there is a 68% likelihood of winning on each spin. The presence of the zero allows the casino to shake, but not stir 2.6% of each bet in aggregate, so our expected loss is 81 units. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've reduced the unit size to 1 simoleon. So, place 14 units on 19 to 36, 5 units on the 13 to 18 double street and 1 unit on the 0. We will win 16 units if the ball lands on 0, 10 units if it finds a number between 13 and 18, and you will gain 8 if the ball finds a home between 19 and 36. You will lose your whole 20-unit bet if the ball lands between 1 and 12. As always, the animated graph below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives an idea of how volatile the bet is. There is also a table below showing the payouts and losses for this bet. A link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer that contains much more information for this bet can be found in the description.
Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
Good news, we finished up 78 units, almost 4 bets. We'll do a real money bet after the bet safe message. I ran the routine statistical tests on the results. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.4 with a standard deviation of 0.7. That means it took about 3 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 4 spins 95% of the time. 34 repeated twice, and 2, 3, 12 and 13 each repeated once. The hot numbers were 34 with 7 hits and 7, 12, 18, 19, 23, 35 and 36, with 5 hits each. The cold numbers were 1 and 2, with no hits each, and 4, 6, 10, 11, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 31 and 33 with 1 hit each. We've never had so many ties in the hot and cold numbers. We had one streak of 11 wins in a row. One streak of 9, 3 of 6, 2 of 5, 3 of 4, 2 of 3, and 7 streaks of 2 consecutive wins. We also had one streak of 3 losses in a row and 7 streaks of 2 losses. We were in profit for 97% of the test. There was a whack on the first spin. It took 2 wins after the initial loss to climb into profit, but we managed to remain profitable for the remainder of the test. We'll have to die another day. Let's look at our rankings. We'll find James Bond at 21st on raw winnings, and 30th on percent of bankroll increased or decreased. Keep in mind that casinos don't exist to make you rich. In fact, they exist to drain from your wallet whatever you allow them to take. Never take gambling advice at face value. Test any strategy that you plan to play on a free online game and read as many critiques about the strategy that you can find. Some strategies only work for a limited time, and the remainder don't work at all. Adjust your risk and loss tolerance accordingly. 3, 2, 1, ready. Down 90 units. I'm glad that it was only pennies, and I'm also glad to show how the same bet can go well on one table and so horribly on another.
Good luck until the next time.